Introduction. I want to thank you and congratulate you for purchasing the Spells for Beginners Top 30 Wiccan Beginners Spells Guide. This book contains proven steps and strategies on how you can make use of different Wiccan spells to help you improve your current state of life. From boosting your financial luck and making you more appealing when it comes to love, there are many different ways through which these spells can be utilized. In fact, your intention plays a central role when it comes to its very creation. Will it be difficult? Not quite. With the simple steps we've provided along with the samples that you can use to practice with, writing and casting your own spell has been made easy for every beginner. All you need to do now is give it a try. Thanks again for purchasing this book. I hope you enjoy it. Chapter 1. Creating your spell. For beginners, learning the basics of Wiccan spells is imperative. Not only would it allow them to further expand their knowledge, but they would also gain a deeper understanding of what every spell entails. Each one is unique, after all, and requires proper handling for it to be effective. The spells themselves can vary when it comes to strength. The more powerful a spell is, the more effort and energy is needed. A spell requires more than just the mere utterance of words. They require energy, intention, and a connection to the environment as well as the universe. The latter can either amplify or weaken a particular spell. For most beginners, casting spells and getting them to work might take longer. In fact, the results might not be what they've been expecting, if there's any effect at all. Just like any other art form, it takes time and plenty of practice to perfect. Let's talk about the basics of spell writing. Purpose. This is the foundation of your spell. You need to pin down what it is that you're trying to accomplish by doing it. Whatever you might be thinking of, it needs to be specific. Simply thinking of a love spell without any other particulars won't really help much. Something like finding an old love or meeting a new one would be much better. The more specific you are with your purpose, the better. Now, this might seem a little selfish for some, but as long as your intentions are good, it shouldn't be a problem. As a matter of fact, personal spells are fairly common. Materials. Once you've made your purpose clear, it's time to get the materials that you will need. Having a good list of correspondences is a start. This refers to a list of items that details the different purpose they correspond with. For example, the gemstone malachite is known for promoting wealth. Herbs, candles, and crystals are just some of the most common tools used for spellcasting. For every spell, 2 to 5 different items should be sufficient enough, but this can be adjusted according to your preferences. Words. Not every spell requires words, but much like a mantra, it will help you to better focus your energy on your purpose. You don't have to make everything rhyme, but doing so can give a better flow to your words and allow you to focus on it even more. You can also make use of more generic, pre-written spells that carry the same intention as yours. This does not affect the result in any way, and for many beginners, this is a great way of practicing their concentration. However, do give writing your own spells a try. The more you do it, the better you'll become. Timing. Though not as crucial as the other elements of making a spell, picking the right hour for casting can actually boost the strength of your spells. Pick the right time of day or the right phase of the moon for your needs. There are plenty of charts available that should show you which works best for certain intentions. However, this isn't necessary and you can cast spells whenever you want to. Getting it together. Now, every beginner needs to understand that simply following steps cannot guarantee a successful spell. Your mind needs to be properly focused on what you intend to do. It takes time and repetitions of the same thing. This is why a lot of beginners tend to practice the spell, learning it by heart first before doing the actual thing. As you recite the spell, you need to visualize the manifestation of your intentions, focusing your energy on it as you do so. Of course, there would be other thoughts that can distract you from it. This is where the real challenge begins. It will take some time before you are able to fully clear your head with nothing but your intention at its very fore. Different types of Wiccan spells. When it comes to the spells, there are many different types that you can do. It all depends upon your purpose. Some people do spells in order to bring love into their lives. Some use it for protection, others use it to help improve their financial state, and there are those who use it for more sinister purposes, also known as black magic. Remember that there are certain consequences that are attached to the spells that you cast. The law of karma applies here, and if you put out something good through one of the spells, then good would find its way back to you. The same goes if you cast one that's meant to hurt another, mostly done for revenge purposes. you can expect it to be returned to you in some way.